cheaper, better, and more powerful. These are three words that first came in my mind when I think about Vernee Apollo Lite. Light in the name should be reconsidered, because there is nothing light about Apollo. It just don't fit in its name. Yes, I know, there will be Vern Apollo, but they also could name it Vern Maximus and it would fit perfectly. Apollo Lite has flagship specifications with upper mid-segment price. MediaTek Helio X20 Deca core chipset is heart of the device, 10 cores in 3 clusters. Graphic chip is Mali T880, which will ensure excellent gaming performance. On top of all this, we have 4GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. All this is running Android 6. First look at Vernee Apollo Lite will tickle you with its simplicity and excellent craftsmanship. It is pocketable, device metal made, and unit in review is called black, but color is actually dark violet brown combination, and I find it really unique and beautiful. Holding it in hand feels really good. Device is compact and with curved back, which improves grip vastly. Control buttons are made of metal and feel great on press. Apollo has 2 SIM slots in separate compartments, but sadly you still need to decide between using nano and micro SIM cards or one SIM card and micro SD for expanding internal storage. At bottom we see microphone and speakerphone, which is on louder side with crisp sound and flat bass. In middle we have USB Type-C connector for charging and synchronization. On the top there is just 3.5mm audio output, which provide excellent sound quality with enough loudness to satisfy your needs. Front side is astonishing. This dark violet brown color with black front panel is giving to the device that look. Screen is 1080p with excellent viewing angles, good colors and decent outdoor performance. All standard sensors are present, ambient and proximity with in-call speaker, which is fine, but it could be a bit better in terms of clarity. Other than that, callers reported that they can hear me loud and clear, which is always a good thing. Tiny notification light will shine your darkest spot for sure. Samsung made f2.2 front-facing camera with 5 megapixels is really appealing for the eye. Produced pictures are sharp with good colors and white balance. Saturation is fine also. Camera managed to handle different lighting conditions decently. A front-facing camera video test. At the bottom we see emptiness, which is normal for devices which use on-screen buttons, and they are fine, working as intended, no complaints by my side. Backside is something really worth speaking about. It feels excellent on touch, combining 2 tones of this dark violet brown color, giving that unique look to the device. At top part there is a dual tone LED flash which works good in real life situations. Back camera module is also Samsung made with f2 aperture and 16 megapixels. Let's focus now on camera samples and my experience with it. Camera focus is really fast. Macro distance is also worth noting, being one of the best I tested recently. You can really snap a good, full of details photo with it. Pictures are full of details, white balance and colors are excellent and nearly always hit real-life situation. Camera on Vernee Apollo Lite is one of the rare devices with focus so fast that I was able to take razor-sharp images of my dog which was running around. Pictures taken at night lose their glory but still retain those of usability. Video files in 1080p resolution looks great. As you can see, videos are clean with solid 30 fps and 18 megabytes per second. I don't want to brag too much about camera, because photo samples speak for themselves. Untouched still photo and video samples are as always available for download down below. Fingerprint sensor isn't missing on Apollo, and it works really good. It grabs scan quickly and its accuracy is good enough to get you 9 of 10 scans average. Not any less important thing is OS. which is Android 6. With 10 cores at its disposal and 4GB of RAM, Vernee Apollo Lite really shines. There is no task big enough for it. In my time of using, I was really satisfied with performance. Multitasking performed great with average of 2.4GB of free RAM with all essential apps running in background. Consider this as very good. Plenty of free RAM for heavy games and apps to be saved and ready for use at any time. Android 6 on Vernee Apollo Lite is stock look and feel. After first boot up you will need to install nearly every app, and this is good. No bloatware, just pure and clean Android experience, ready for any kind of customization without too much hassle. Benchmark results both M2 and Geekbench impressed, and this is what you can expect from this chipset with all 10 cores working at maximum performance. Remember how Helio P10 performed in games? It is good experience, but with X20 it is outstanding. MediaTek Helio X20 will consume everything you throw in it. Fluent gameplay is guaranteed. And it is real joy to play games in their best graphics which they can offer, and maximal frame rate. Things worth noting is that when you have more performance, that means more power consumed. And when there is a big power consumption, we have heat. Hot summer days and demanding games made Vernee Apollo Lite hot. CPU Z reported 65 Celsius. Personally, I didn't mind too much. Device wasn't uncomfortable a lot, because already was hot as hell here where I am. Battery bundled with device is 3180 mAh, and my battery test confirmed that this is a real capacity. In real-world usage, with X20 requiring a lot of energy when you use demanding tasks, battery will manage to last enough. But don't expect that you will get 2 days. 1 day of normal usage, and if you start to play games, forget about that day and bring charger. In every other situation with normal usage with few hours of web browsing, telephony and so on, you will have a day, with dry battery when you come home. With bundled charger, Apollo can be charged in 1 hour, which is really practical when you are in a hurry. When we come to conclusion, and Vernee Apollo Lite is not too hard to summarize. I like a lot of things, starting from design, build and hardware, ending with camera and overall user experience, which is really good for this segment. What I want to note is that I see a lot of people complaining about bugs and other things. Only thing I encountered was stuck battery indicator, but I solved that with simple reset. With all feelings on one place, I can warmly recommend Vernee Apollo Lite. Its price is outstanding and what it offers is a lot above asking price. I bought Vernee Apollo Lite from the GearBest. Links are down below so you can check it out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, but what I need is your support. Share this video, thumbs up and subscribe. It will help me make more quality videos in the future. And until next time, see ya!